Good morning, Fishers Tigers. I'm Joseph Basso, and welcome to FHS Weekly. Let's get started on how you can get involved this week. The Academic Super Bowl, an academic team here at FHS, will have a call-up meeting in Senora Mejias' room, H205, after school this Wednesday, December 18th. They hope to see you there. And now for our featured announcements, we have Mallory Rowe with a twist in a holiday classic. Stay tuned.
Once upon a time, there was a student named Matt. He was worried about upcoming finals week. He was sitting at his desk, studying, when he fell asleep. He woke to find Malin Morf. Mr. Malin Morf was the past principal of his school, Wishers High School. Mr. Malin Morf said that in order to pass finals, he needed to have a clear head. Mac understood, and then he actually woke up. Mac tried taking a few deep breaths and calmed his wandering mind down. He headed back to his own bed and fell asleep. He was awoken by Mason Mervin, the present principal of Wishers High School. Mr. Mason Mervin's advice was to eat a good breakfast. Mac made sure to plan out a healthy, nutritious breakfast each day of the week during finals. Right as Mac was about to fall asleep, Maximus McAllister visited him. Mr. Maximus McAllister was the future principal of Wishers High School. His advice was to form a study group with friends so you can study and have social interaction. Confused by why all of these people were coming to his room, Mac decided to sleep, hoping that no one else would visit him. Mac finished finals week well rested and feeling good about himself.
Hey there, Fishers Tigers. Welcome back to Tiger Talk, the segment of the show where we talk about topical topics at a table. My name is Joe Heemstra. Joining me today, we have Marina Watkins and Adriana Roseborough, and a very special guest to join us for this episode about Finals Week, Dean Schooley.
Yes.
And one of the most important things about Finals Week that we should cover is the sign-in, sign-out procedures and things, because obviously you don't have to be here for the entire day. Just for the testing period. So I think you had something to say about that, right, Dean Schooley?
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, Tiger, so remember on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we have that morning study time during that SMART period time. So when you show up in the morning at 7:35, report to SMART period, stay there until 7:45, then you will be released to any of the study areas like Cafe A, Cafe B, Cafe C, CCA, Learning Commons areas for quiet study time, okay? If you come into the building after that time, you will be asked to sign in with a QR code and then report to one of those study areas or to a teacher's room for independent study time as well. For the sign-out procedures, it's going to be very much the same. You will just go to doors FH19, FH6, and FH7, sign out on the QR code at the end of that first exam for that day, sign out on the QR code saying that you have parental permission to leave, and then you would go ahead and sign out on your phone and you can take off for the day. Guys, please keep in mind that this study time during the morning is for quiet study time. You can also use this time at home to study and prepare for final exams as well. Also remember that there is only one release time, and that is between the first and second exams for Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday.
So now you said quiet study time. So just to clarify, I think I know what that means. But that means no like video gaming or anything like that?
Yeah, no video gaming, no horseplay. It's not recess time.
Okay.
We do have a lot of students that want to use that time to study. If you choose to use that time and just kind of hang out, just understand that other people are going to use that time to study. No blankets, no pillows. Keep those at home. No video games. Definitely no canoodling.
Great.
Nobody likes to see that.
No. Keep that at
deans,
home.
the other students, nobody.
Correct.
All right. So that was really interesting information.
Yep.
Glad we shared that. But also, I mean, going into finals week, some other important stuff that we should cover is stress and anxiety.
Yep.
Because this week it's at an all-time peak, right? You have all sorts of tests that are huge impacts on your grades. It's a lot of stress. So we're going to talk a little bit about managing that and trying to keep calm during this very stressful week. So, Marina, we do have those study periods during the morning. I think you were going to talk a little bit about studying.
Yes,
Both of
so
you actually had something to talk about
studying actually, something I learned in psych, which I'm going to have my final for next week. So right now I guess it's preparing for it. But it is actually scientifically proven that it's better to study like shorter periods of time over days than it is cramming it all in like the night before.
Yep.
And it just helps with
Yeah.
like your memory and
Sure.
things, which I thought was very interesting and very nice.
Yeah. The science even says that for the brain, the cramming is actually worse for you. It increases your
Yeah.
stress and anxiety levels
I'm
because you have that feeling that you are not prepared. So my advice would be prepare in advance, little bits and pieces at a time, have a good plan, and when you're prepared, you'll feel confident, and
Oh, yeah.
that stress and anxiety level will be decreased.
Absolutely.
Yeah, some things that really helped me study were Quizlet, going over study guides and notes definitely helped a lot. But again, doing it in short periods on a span of a lot of days instead of just one night at midnight staring at your notes.
Yep.
Yeah, that's good.
That doesn't work.
No.
No. And I mean, also, the thing with cramming and like staying up all night is that you're not getting enough sleep, which sleep is also something that's very important and something that I don't get enough of as is, much less on finals week. But it really is important because like pretty much any scientific like source that you look at will tell you that sleep is really important for managing stress and things like that. Do we want to talk about sleep habits at all? Things like that?
I mean, I try to go to bed at like 9:30 every night, and it doesn't work all the time, but studies have shown that teenagers need at least like 8 hours of sleep.
Yep.
Are you trying to go to bed at 9?
Yeah.
I do, I try. I
Yeah.
try really hard.
Yeah, really the study's going to say, minimum 8 hours, probably closer to 9.5 hours, maybe even more during this final exam period for teenagers. So my advice, put the device away, leave it downstairs on the kitchen counter or something, plug it in, and, unplug yourself and get a good night's sleep.
Absolutely. That's great advice. And also, I mean, the newspaper and the Red, the issue from last week, actually had a bunch of interesting techniques on like managing your sleep health and things like that too. So if you haven't looked at that, I recommend looking at it. Shout out to In the Red. Really like the paper. But that's all the time we have for this week, Tigers. Hopefully you learned something cool. This is the last show for this semester, so we hope you do well on your finals. Have a fantastic break, and we'll see you next semester.
Good luck, Tigers.
Bye.
Welcome back, Tigers. Moving on with guidance. Seniors, please notify guidance of any colleges that you have already applied to that are now requesting your 7th semester grades. Your transcript will be sent to those colleges in January after it has been updated with your 7th semester grades. Seniors, new scholarships are available. The La Plaza Scholarship, Sadco Scholarship, and Mexican Scholarship are available for Indiana high school students of Hispanic or Mexican descent who plan to pursue post-secondary education. Application deadlines is February 6th. The Joseph B. Williams Memorial Scholarship is for seniors planning to pursue a career related to plastic engineering industries. Application deadline is April 15th. Please check the FHS website, Naviance, or guidance office for more information.
Hey Tigers, Sophia Solis here with my pink beret, and today I am joined by Joe and Adriana, and we are going to be summarizing 2019 pop culture, fashion, and other fun things. So Joe, to begin with, what questions do you have for Adriana about the beauty community drama and trends?
Well, I suppose we can start with the most general one, I suppose. Which, makeup products were the most used this year?
I definitely think Shane Dawson's and Jeffree Star's conspiracy theory palette was one of the best. It was hyped up. There was a whole docu-series that was
Oh, it was good.
Yeah.
Another one, definitely any of Jeffree Star's palettes always get a lot of attention. His one, Blue Blood. Did you guys see it?
I've seen it, yeah.
No, I can't say that I have, actually. That's just me. I'm sorry.
Well, it's an eyeshadow palette.
Okay, alright, I'll take your word for it. Cheers.
Yeah, and it got not the same attention as the conspiracy palette was, but it got a lot of attention because Jeffree Star's known for his really good formulas and making sure they're vegan and no animal cruelty, all that stuff. The biggest controversy of this year was with Tati Westbrook.
Oh
James
my
Charles,
gosh, I
Jeffree Star.
have heard so much about this. So what can you tell us about it for our viewers who have no idea what
And
that
Joe?
was about?
Yeah, and me.
And
me.
Joe.
So I have,
So basically, help me fill in the blanks. Tati Westbrook released a video called Bye Sister. Bye Sister, because James says hi sister. Okay. And it got millions of views, and it was released in May. And basically, she kind of exposed James Charles, and she was saying, like, he was really manipulative and backstabbing, and, like, he was trying to, like, trap straight men and stuff like that.
Oh.
Like, a lot of stuff.
Yeah, and wasn't this is the girl who was almost his mentor?
Yeah, like
yeah.
they were really close, and she invited him to, like, her wedding and stuff. Like, it was a whole thing. Anyway, then Jeffree Star came out, and he said a lot of stuff, and, like, everyone was basically attacking James Charles, and James lost millions and millions of followers.
Yeah.
And his first apology video was awful. Like,
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
Did you see it?
Not
Yeah.
gonna lie, that was.
And then he finally released, like, another video where he was talking about the controversy and stuff and kind of debunked everything.
Interesting.
Yeah.
My God.
And then both Tati and Jeffree were like, we could tell you stuff, but we won't. Let's just put an end to this. And that happened. And, like, people are still talking about it today.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. And I feel like for me personally, I love makeup, but that's why I choose not to find out any details about, like, the makeup artist as a person. I'm just like, if you have good products, I'll use it. Unless if you're, like, I don't know, standing for something that I don't believe in, then I'm just like, I'm just not gonna meddle in your personal lives, and I can just enjoy your product and then
Yeah.
just, like, not.
So, yeah. That's basically...
Wow.
That's the big controversy. I made a game.
Oh, really? Oh, let's go. All right.
It's called Makeup or Made Up. I made up the
Oh,
name.
you
So.
know- oh my gosh. All right.
I looked up a bunch of eyeshadow names and stuff, and I jumbled it with a bunch of names that I made up. You guys have to decide if it's makeup or made up.
All right. All right.
Okay.
Let's go. All right.
Okay.
All right, the first one, Cheeto dust. Is it
Oh,
makeup or is it made up?
I
mean,
think.
Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Also, keep your scores, because... yeah.
Okay. Fair enough.
3, 2, 1. It's makeup.
I knew
my
it.
gosh.
I knew
Are
it.
you-
I knew
got
it.
it.
Yeah.
It's from Shane Dawson's conspiracy theory palette, and he named it after his cat Cheeto. And now you know. And Cheetos.
Okay. You know what? Fine.
I recognized that name and I was like, yes, it 100% is makeup.
Here's another one. Cape Cod. Is it makeup or is it made up?
Okay.
Except I do know, because it's right here.
Okay.
All right, show me. It's makeup. It's James
I
Charles.
knew it was makeup.
Oh my lord. These. Okay. All right.
You just get vibes from them, and like some of them, I feel like some of the names from James Charles palette, like they really do stand out to me. But some of them, I'm just like that just sounds like.
Well, I tried to make sure not to find like one of his catchphrases or something. Like, hey, sister. Anyway, Cherry Rose. Is it makeup or is it made up? All right, show me. It's made up.
I knew it.
I can't. Oh my goodness. Okay.
To be honest, to me that sounded too bland.
Okay. Okay. Cologne. You got like Aqua de Gio. You got like Fahrenheit. You know. These are like some extravagant. That's all I'm used to. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Poet. Is it makeup or is it made up? Poet. Show me. It's makeup.
I knew.
Oh, let's go. Never mind. Nope, I was wrong. Oh,
It's
merciful
Tati's
Lord.
palette.
Oh my goodness.
Tati Beauty. All right, lemon squares. Is it makeup or is it made up? This is fun.
I don't know about this. Okay.
All right, show me. It's made up. Yeah.
Oh, let's go. Okay, was that? I think that was my first. How many did you even have? You have
I
like
have
4.
5.
Oh my gosh. Fine.
Blood sugar. Is it makeup or is it made up? Eyeshadow names.
Okay. Okay.
Show me. It is technically made up because Jeffree Star's palette's name was blood sugar, but not his eyeshadow.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, everyone knows
Okay.
that. Come on.
Yeah.
Honestly, though, if that was just like a specific color, I feel like I would wear that.
Yeah.
Just 'cause
Yeah.
that, yeah.
Glucose. Is it makeup or is it made up?
Okay. You know,
That sounds like a name I would.
I
come up
did
with,
that a little
right?
too early, but I know it is. It has to be. It has to be.
It's makeup.
Yes!
It's in Jeffree
Oh, let's
Star's.
go.
It's in Jeffree Star's blood sugar palette. So.
Oh my goodness.
Glucose. I
Glucose.
like the word glucose is very.
Yeah, it just rolls off the tongue nice. I like it.
Ritual. Is it makeup or is it made up?
attention.
Show me. It is makeup. It's
Let's go.
Tati Westbrook.
Oh my goodness.
7.
Okay, there's 2 more. Guilty kiss. Is it makeup or is it made up?
I'm pretty sure like 7. Actually, like 5 of the 7 we've done so far just done made up because like I'm so.
Show me. It is made up.
Oh, okay.
That sounds
All
like
right.
something you would come up with.
Oh my
I
goodness.
did.
I knew it.
Okay, and this is the last one. And I think it's kind of easy. Silicone. Is it makeup or is it made up? I don't know why I thought it was easy, but I think it is. But I also have the thing in front of me.
Please don't say that. Now I'm.
Show me. It's makeup.
Yay!
It's in Nikita's face palette.
Let's go.
I think I have 8. Yeah, I have 8.
Oh well, you know what? I hit 5, so I'm satisfied with that.
Sophia
Let's
won.
Yay!
How
Congratulations!
surprising.
Yeah, I know, right? Gosh.
Well, we're about out of time now, Tigers. It's been awesome to hang with you, and from all of us here at Announcements, we hope you have a happy holidays. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.